We are about to go live back again. Can I have your attention, please? Thank you. So, yeah, we good. You can start rolling. Okay. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the exercise. Of course, with some frustrations there, and some questions fascinating, interesting, some questions maybe not so much, but it's part of the process. And also some technological glitches here and there, but anyway, that is part of the process. And there's a feedback that we need from you. So we'd want you to just note all those things that you went through. And I know this team went through some technicalities or technical challenges. And I also learned something new, that we have people that are not on WhatsApp. So I'm not used to that, but I'm learning. Couple of people. Right. So now that we've completed the survey, team leaders, they've put in their emails, email addresses, they've received the report. So, and then as I've been speaking to other organizations here, that at the end of your report, first, at the top of the report, you get the score. That also indicates the maturity level that you are in your organization. Then if you scroll down at the end of that report, you'll see a number of links there that if you click one, it takes you to that toolkit where that document, you read it, and then it's there's a document you need to use as an organization to either maintain or improve your maturity level. Right. So now, I'll continue the presentation. Then when done, we'll ask that each team, obviously getting the team leader, give the feedback. So we need feedback from you. So right now, I'm just going to proceed with the presentation. Because remember, we stopped here at the demo. That's what we've been doing. Now here we are. You will see that this toolkit is not yet complete, not yet perfect. And then as we're working on it, we realized that there were limitations there. And I just want to take you through these limitations. The repository, which is that toolkit, you'll see it's not enough. We can still add more information in that. So we need a bit of more improvements. And the systematization of that as well is a little bit insufficient at the moment. That's what we still need to work on going forward. We have it in one language at the moment. The information is in one language, which is English. So we want to put more languages in that so that it's easier for people. There are people that are using it. We had a bit of a problem here with the colleagues that don't have, or participants that don't have WhatsApp. And then we also have to be online. So there's another limitation, that if you're using this, you have to be digital, you have to use online. Some people may not be online. So that's another limitation that we have picked up. So one of the things that we need to take into consideration when you're improving the toolkit. There's an assumption there, big assumption that we're making, that the organization will engage in modifying their SDGs-related activities. I've got a question here from Christian, who was asking that, can my organization use it? Do you think they will use it? So we are assuming that they will use it. Well, obviously, depending if the tool is so good, they think it's going to help them. And we hope that with further improvements, it's going to be good. They can use it. So that's what we hope. But there's an assumption that we make, which is a part of the limitations. Now, we have already identified the areas that we need to work on in terms of improving the toolkit again. So we need to work on improving the repository, which is that database or that toolkit that you're looking at, put more guidelines, more best practices. Then at the moment, we are looking at the public sector. So we need to include other sectors, your research institutions, your NGOs, and businesses, because they differ. Dynamics or circumstances are different, so we want to tailor-make it to those different organizations. We hope that, because at the moment we just have it in an analog, so we'll want perhaps do it differently. For example, infographics, digital storytelling. So those are the aspects that we need to look at in terms of improving the toolkit. Once all is done, we'll need a lot of PR effort that's going to go in there to market it, put it out there for people to use it. And there may be other toolkits that are there, so we hope that ours is a little bit unique, different. We'll have more, so we hope that that PR will assist with that. There are other various technical stuff or various issues that we still need to deal with. The security information. We have the issues of the criteria. So while you were doing this, all your applications were accepted, but we have demonstrated for others where they applied and then the applications got rejected. So we still need to work on the criteria on how do we approve or reject an application. So that's one of the things that we need to still working on. Where is information going to be hosted, the toolkit, where is it going to be hosted, where is it going to be kept, basically. So also, we know that people will be worried about the privacy of the information. So we need to deal with that. And if people are giving you the information, where is it going to be kept, how secure is it going to be? So these are the things that we still need to look at. Right. We hope that this will really assist the MGG network, all of us here, and everybody in the other countries, the participating countries, that it will help us to promote more policy advocacy, have more policy advocacy. It will help us to pick up, as we're picking up these best practices or policies. For an example, in your own country, you've used the toolkit, you've improved your policies. If your process is working better, it will help us to replicate a such policy to another country or to another organization. So we hope that this will assist us, and that will be driven by yourselves, by this network. I am now at the end of the presentation. So, and I'm happy just to show you the people that were involved with this project. So you have Olivier, which is MGG 12, myself, MGG 14, one of the best MGGs, as you know. and Carlos from MGG 1, Palisa from the last years, and we have Sylvie from MGG 3. So you'll notice here, we sort of like, we go across the whole sort of like MGG life so far. So we don't have the current batch, but we've got every part in it. The name that is not appearing there is Tajana, who sort of like also assisted us, but gave us a lot of direction, because there were some challenges, so we needed some direction, so that helped really a lot. You have no idea how it helped us, I tell you. Right, so that's the end of my presentation. So this takes us to the point where we get the feedback from the teams. So looking at the report, looking at the interactions that we've just had on your tables or in your organizations. So we'd like to give that. So any team can go first. That will give us the input. So we'd like to having those feedbacks and the feedback, and then we'll be taking notes, we'll be documenting it. I'm not sure which team would like to start. Okay, we have this team. I don't know what's the name of your organization. What's it? South-South Cooperation. Yes, we're going to have South-South Cooperation that's going to give us feedback first. So perhaps what we'll do is that as they're giving the feedback, we'll take them. If you think it's been covered on your table, you don't have to mention it. Yes, you want to ask questions? I've got a very great team here that is ready with answers. So go ahead, ask questions.
So I was wondering, like, the report that we received, is it tailor-made to the score that we get? Or is the report the same, irrespective of the score?
It's tailor-made for the score that the information that you've captured. So that's your own organization. How much percentage did you get? 60. You've got 60. They've got 38 bad performers. How much did you get? 68. And then how much did you get?
79.
They got 79. So here you can see that you've got a mixed scenarios. This is what we asked. That as you're answering the question, try to balance it. So that score is your score only for your organization.
No, I'm saying, is the report the same? Like, do they get the same links we get?
No. They've got, each organization has got its own. So if remember, you get two reports. There's one for the individual score, that each person will get the report. But as a team leader, you get both. You will get the one for the organization, so I meant to say. So the one that you've got is for the organization. That's what we're interested in. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Would it help if we
Okay, can we listen? Thank you.
What if each group, we now have 3 to 5 minutes so that at the table we exchange so
Okay.
that we can give you feedback? Because I think first we have to digest and think about it before we can give you immediate feedback, like 3 minutes at least.
Okay.
Very briefly, all of us discuss at our tables and then we give it back to you.
I said to that, so let's take 5 minutes for each
Can we
group.
have it 2 minutes? Because we should not go too late for lunch break.
Okay, between 2 to 3 minutes, let's go.
We are spending 2 minutes in discussing. So maybe if you put that they are not working.
Yeah.